Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Paul and today you're gonna be a part of my 7th video in the Swarm Quickfire guide series, this time featuring Xayah. I know you people have places to be, so let's not waste time and jump right into the guide. Xayah is most definitely the highest DPS character out of the Swarm roster, considering that not only is her single target damage insanely strong, but she also excels amazingly at dealing with high groups of enemies, and she is basically capable of one-shotting Aatrox, something which other characters can't really do. Xayah's signature weapon is called Wing Dagger. Xayah fires a set of daggers in the target direction with a 0.1 second delay between each shot. Each dagger damages enemies it passes through, with the damage being reduced after each target beyond the first, and at the end of the trajectory, Xayah will leave feathers behind on the ground. Once you pick up Radius, you will be able to evolve the weapon into Lover's Ricochet. In addition to the normal daggers, Xayah fires a single gilded dagger that will seek for enemies to fly toward. After the dagger hits an enemy, it will bounce off of it, repeating all the way until no new targets are found. The dagger can hit the same target multiple times if the number of enemies allows it. Once the dagger bounces at least 8 times, it returns to Xayah and grants her a shield for at least 6 seconds. Reapplying the shield will only refresh it and its duration. Moving on to her abilities, her passive is called Battle Bat Engage. Xayah permanently gains 1000 pickup range, and every EXP orb and gold coin Xayah attracts to herself act as a projectile, dealing damage to enemies they pass through. Upon picking up 200 XP orbs and /or gold coins, Xayah gains a boost for 15 seconds that grants her plus 80 ability haste, plus 30% crit chance, and enhances her signature weapon to fire plus 1 extra dagger. Her E is called Blade Color. As you know, Xayah leaves daggers behind after every attack, and her E simply recalls all daggers that were left behind, with each dagger dealing damage to enemies they pass through, aka the more daggers, the more damage you will deal. The first traveling dagger that hits an enemy also rules them for 1.5 seconds. Finally, her ult is called Blade Storm. Xayah becomes untargetable, ghosted, and grants herself 200% move speed while jumping up into the air for 2 seconds. Upon landing, she throws out a storm of daggers around herself, each dealing damage to enemies they pass through. She is unable to hit with her signature weapon during the effects of this ability. Now it's time for the passives. As you may have guessed, I deliberately left out scaling from her abilities because it will directly tie into the passives you will pick. The absolute best set of passives are gonna be the following, in no specific order. Pick up range for the sake of your passive and signature weapon evolution, duration and projectile count because every part of her kit scales with at least one of these stats, and for the last 3 we will pick ability haste, damage and critical chance because these last 3 passives will help you max out your damage from both your abilities and every single one of your weapons. Moving on to items, she is very similar to Jinx but is still gonna be a bit different. Considering we have the perfect combination of damaging passives, let's focus only on those items as well. You should pick Battle Bunny Crossbow, Echoing Bat Blades and Uwu Blaster instantly when you see them. For your last item you will look to pick up Lioness's Lament, Gatling Bunny Guns or Bunny Mega Blast. And as you already know, the final segment is gonna be augments. If you manage to get Bullet Mania or Cross Country as one of your first augments, make sure to pick them up because they will allow you to scale very hard once you will reach Aatrox. Some other good augments would be Court Collector, Long Range and Mission Critical. Experienced Fighter is also really good on her even during the Aatrox fight, regardless of the fact that there won't be a lot of enemies spawning. That wraps up our guide for Xayah. Let me know what you thought about my guide and make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you like my content or if my guides have helped you win more games of Swarm. Thank you for watching, I will see you in my next guide featuring Seraphine. Bye bye!